Hey guys, it's Pat Divilly, just with an introductory video for the 7-day detox, which is starting on Monday through my Facebook page. There's been a lot of interest, so I'm hoping a lot of people are going to get involved with this and give it a go for the 7 days. This video, like I say, is just a quick introduction, just to give you some basic background on what we're going to be doing and why we're going to be doing it and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll give you the gist of the program, and I'll upload some more videos and files as we go. Okay, so the 7-day detox will be starting, as I say, on Monday, the 18th of February. Everything's going to be ran through my Facebook page of facebook.com/Pat Divilly Fit. We're going to be covering training, nutrition, supplementation, mindset and recovery. So covering the 5 aspects that need to be taken care of in order to improve the way you look, the way you feel and the way you move, which is our goal with all of this 7-day detox. What I'm going to be giving you is daily tips for the detox, sample meal plans, guidelines, basic workouts, recipe ideas, loads of other stuff that's hopefully, again, going to help you look, feel and move better than you are right now. What results can you expect? Okay, so 7 days is not a long period of time, and you know it's crazy to expect dramatic results in that period of time, but my goal is to give you a good kickstart back into health. So you will expect some weight loss. Some of this will be water waste from toxic water that you're storing right now. You know, the toxins that you have in your body have been stored by water and by fat cells in order to protect your body, so we're trying to get rid of that. So you'll be dropping some water weight, dropping some fat. So weight loss is one thing you can expect from the program. Reduce bloating, particularly I see with women who are taking in a lot of gluten. When we remove the gluten, you can fairly fast you can see a good reduction in the bloating, particularly around the stomach area. So that's something we can expect. Improved digestive and gut health. So a lot of us struggle with gut health or digestive health, again because of the foods we're taking in right now. The supplements I'm going to give you and the nutritional guidelines I'm going to give you are going to help you improve gut health. So if you're suffering from IBS or leaky gut syndrome or these kind of things, I'm hoping this is going to help you out a lot. Other things, improved energy levels. So you're going to get up in the morning feeling much more alert than you are right now. You know, you might struggle the first couple of days as you adjust to the detox and you experience the detox symptoms, but by the end of the week you should be feeling a lot fresher in the morning, and you should be finding it a lot easier to get to sleep at night. So winding down in the evening, you know, at the moment you might be a bit wired in the evening, tired but kind of jumpy. That's going to improve. So you improve quality of sleep, which is obviously a massive benefit. Improve mental clarity, so just more focus during the day. And like I say, it's only 7 days, but we can expect a good kickstart towards improved overall health. Okay, so that's the goal of the 7 days. Give you a good base to start from and get you into the swing of things. How is the program going to work? Okay, so like I say, everything's going to be delivered through the Facebook group. This video is going to give you an introduction to the nutrition and supplementation guidelines, and we'll elaborate on those as we go. You'll get daily workouts. Now if you're more experienced with the gym, you can complete your own workouts. I'm just going to give basic workouts for those of you that are new to the gym or new to training or have taken a long break. So again, do my workouts or do your own, doesn't really matter too much. The nutrition is the biggest part of this. You're going to get sample meal plans every day, so you can either just stick to the shopping list that I give you and make your own meals, or you can go off of the recipe ideas that I give you each day, whichever suits you better. Some people like being able to play around with the foods, others need to be told exactly what to eat, so whatever works for you. You're going to get additional detox tips daily, so I'm just going to stick up detox tips throughout the week, little bits and pieces that will hopefully help you, hopefully some things that you'll take into the future and not just for the 7 days, that you'll, you know, grasp onto and continue to do after the 7 days. And you're going to get a daily compliance check. So basically, if you see this image on the right hand side of the screen, the compliance checkboard or whatever it's called, I'm going to post a picture of that every day on the Facebook group. If you've been compliant with the program and you've followed everything to the letter, I just want you to write 100% compliance in the comment box under the image. If you've done that every day throughout the 7 days, that's you kept accountable for, and that's kind of you saying, you know, I've done everything you've asked of me, and you know, hopefully you're going to see great results if you've done the 7 days with 100% compliance. So that's the idea with that. Okay, so getting into the guidelines. It's really simple. It's not rocket science. This is a basic program, but it's, like I say, it's going to give you a good foundation and good results. Going to be following an elimination style diet. So this is something I got from Dax Moy, who's one of my mentors in the UK. He's one of the UK's top trainers, so I've learned a massive amount from him indirectly. elimination style diet will be similar to a caveman diet. So we're going to be eliminating the following. Alcohol, obviously, is a massive toxin. So getting rid of that for 7 days hopefully won't be too much of an issue for people. I know that we're quite dependent on alcohol in this country, but we'll do our best to get rid of it for 7 days. Caffeine. Caffeine isn't all that big a deal for some people, but for others it causes issues. So no harm getting rid of it for the 7 days to see if you are dependent on it. It can affect people's sleep, which is a big deal. If you're not sleeping right, you can't drop body fat, you can't have good energy. So we're cutting out the caffeine for a week. Cutting out gluten, again, this is linked to a lot of digestive health problems. So the gluten, I think a lot of people will find when they cut it out for the 7 days, when they reintroduce it, they'll see that it doesn't really agree with them. Same goes for the dairy. We're the only species that drinks the milk of another species, so that is something worth looking at. I think again, when you cut this out for a couple of days, you're going to see when you bring it back that, you know, it doesn't agree with a lot of us. We can't digest lactose, which is in the milk. Sugar, okay, so most of us are taking in excessive sugar. Your body can only store a certain amount. After that point, it gets stored as body fat, so that's a problem for a lot of us. So we want to cut out the sugar. So, and processed food. Sorry, last one, processed food. So anything that's packaged or contains E numbers or words you can't pronounce, you know, these foods shouldn't be ingested. They're foreign to your body. It doesn't know what it is. You know, things like even Diet Coke, you know, there's no calories in there, but there's a lot of aspartame and all sorts of chemicals and stuff that you shouldn't be taking in, and are going to cause all sorts of problems, okay? So calories aren't really the issue. It's more, you know, the ingredients in the foods, okay? So with all that being taken out, here's what we're going to be taking in. Water and herbal teas is going to be the base of your drinks. So we're cutting out the sodas and the cokes, the coffee, all that kind of stuff. Sticking with water and herbal teas. Meats, seafoods, eggs and fish, they're going to be your protein sources. So we're going to try to take in quite a bit of protein. Nuts, nut butters and seeds. Okay, so raw nuts, things like almonds, cashews, Brazil nuts, macadamias. A good mixture of those. Nut butters, you can get cashew nut butter, almond nut butter, mixture of seeds. Now these are all really fatty, but they're good fats, and they're going to be a good source of energy when we drop the sugar. Taking on these healthy fats is going to help us with our energy levels. Coconut and extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to be using coconut oil while we're cooking, and using extra virgin olive oil over salads. Coconut oil has a very high burning point, which means it's not going to become toxic. Some oils, when you heat them, they become toxic and, you know, again, are harmful to the body, whereas coconut oil, that won't happen because it has a high burning point. We're going to be taking in berries, okay? So we're cutting back on the fruit because it's high in sugar, but berries are very high in antioxidants and are low glycemic, so they're going to be a good tool for us throughout the 7 days. So raspberries, blueberries, that kind of thing. Vegetables are going to be massively important, so as much vegetables as we can take in. Particular emphasis on dark leafy green vegetables, okay? That's the food that's really going to help you drop fat. So things like spinach, broccoli, watercress, kale, amazing for fat loss. Okay, so as much of that stuff as you can get in. Okay, some nutrition tips. So we're going to try to stick to these foods that I've listed on the previous page. I'll give you a more comprehensive shopping list as we go. Here's a couple of nutrition tips. Okay, so each meal should be made up of a protein source. So that's your fish, your meats, your eggs, things like that. A source of healthy fats, so that'll be your oils, your nuts, your seeds, avocados, and a large serving of dark leafy greens. So at least half of your plate should be made up of dark leafy greens, okay? That's your first guideline on the nutrition side of things. For best results, you want 50% of your food to be cooked and 50% raw. So raw veggies are great, nuts, all that kind of thing. You know, in the past, we wouldn't have been cooking all our foods the way we do now. So 50% raw, 50% cooked is a good ratio to shoot for. Good to rotate your foods. Some people eat the same thing day in, day out. Even people that are on a good diet, this can hold you back. You know, if you're eating the same thing the whole time, your body doesn't derive as much value from it as if you were to mix and match your foods. Okay, so maybe fish one day, chicken the next, turkey the next. You know, mixing it up is going to help you out a lot. Last guideline there in the nutrition tips is drink 1 litre of water for every 25 kilos of body weight. So someone weighing 100 kilos should be taking in 4 litres. So just work that out for yourself. Roughly, that's what you're looking to take. It might be a lot more than you're taking right now, but your body will get used to it. It's a good way to the water alongside the dark leafy greens is really going to flush out your system and flush out a lot of the toxins. So they are some of your nutrition tips. Okay, so that's just an introduction on the nutrition side of things. Supplementation, 3 supplements I'm going to recommend to keep it simple: omega-3 fish oils, glutamine, and wheatgrass. Okay, so your omega-3 fish oil, you'll see the label here on the right hand side. You're going to see the ingredients in a typical omega-3 fish oil serving. Okay, so it's going to be different quantities, different concentrations in different brands. The ingredients you're looking for on the side are the EPA and the DHA. Okay, they're the active ingredients, and you want an oil that's got quite a high ratio of EPA and DHA. So that's what you're looking for. I'd like you to try to take fish oil with each of your main meals throughout the day. Glutamine, you're going to get in powder form. I'd like you to take a teaspoon in water first thing in the morning and a teaspoon in water last thing before you go to bed. Wheatgrass, I'd like you to take, again, this is in powder format, a teaspoon in water first thing in the morning or with your breakfast, just before your breakfast. Okay, so there are your 3 supplements, nice and simple. Fish oil with every meal, glutamine first thing in the morning and last thing at night, and wheatgrass first thing in the morning. Okay, your daily checklist. We'll go into this in more depth at a later time, but basically this is what you're going to be looking to do every day for the 7 days. First thing, your litre of water for every 25 kilos of body weight. So stay hydrated, really well hydrated. Essential when you're detoxing, okay, because you're going to get detox headaches and stuff like that the first couple of days. The water is really going to help. Take your supplements. So again, your wheatgrass, your omega-3s and your glutamine every day. Consume only foods from the shopping list. So again, avoiding the foods we put on the banned list and focusing on the foods from the shopping list. Complete a 30-minute workout. So again, this can be the workout that I give you, or it can be one that you do at your gym, a class. It can be a brisk walk, whatever it is for you. A 30-minute workout, just getting out and being active. Shoot to get at least 7 hours of quality sleep a night. Again, if you're not sleeping, you're not going to drop body fat. It's essential. It's an essential part of overall health, okay, and energy levels and everything else. Last thing is post on the Facebook page. Like I say, I'll put up that little compliance image each day. If you were compliant with the program, stick 100% compliance under it, and that's you made accountable for. So that's a quick introduction, guys. I'll be posting loads of stuff over the coming days. Really looking forward to it. Please try spread the word. Try get as many people involved with this as we can. And I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers. Bye.